So this is officially vlog number 1 of plenty of travel vlogs to come. Me and my friend went on this trip in May. We stayed in Majorca and this was the stunning view from our room. We got very lucky with the beach literally on our doorstep. The area that we stayed in was called Seot. I believe that's how they pronounce it in Spanish. It was so stunning. If you're one for maybe wanting a bit more of a chillax location to stay and kind of be away from the party city, this is definitely one that I would recommend. Transportation was super easy, and buses were decently affordable. We spent most of the first day just exploring our local area, stocking up on everything we needed. On day 2, we visited the Hams Caves, which, as you can see, they're absolutely stunning. I would definitely recommend the visit. We got our tickets through Get Your Guide, which were pretty affordable. We made our own way there via the buses. It literally stops right outside. If you've got kids, there's Dinosaur World literally next door, which is probably a great one to visit. We personally didn't go there, but it's an option. I would also highly recommend research the buses before you get them. We made so many mistakes on our first day traveling because we had messed up our stops. So definitely triple check. Later that evening, we went to the Pirates Adventure Show, which it's a trapeze, aerialist, gymnastics show. You got a bit of the circus incorporated in it. It is so worth the visit. We got VIP tickets and it was worth every minute. We got to meet the cast. We had an amazing view. As you can see, there was a stage right in front of us at some point that they would do like fire tricks from, or you'd have the aerial hoop. It was absolutely amazing. You had a meal included, and drinks were free unless they were alcohol. You had to pay for those, but the prices honestly were pretty affordable, and it is so worth the visit. On our third day, we spent the morning in Palma. It was absolutely gorgeous. If you like an old town, this is definitely the place to visit. Of course, we visited the cathedral. It was a must-do and a no-brainer for us. I will insert some videos of that because it is absolutely gorgeous. That afternoon we headed over to the train station to go to Soler, and this old train was absolutely gorgeous. I was fascinated by the fact you could move that seat back and turn it into a 4-seater. Why did we ever stop doing that? The views were amazing. I mean, this journey was a lot longer than I thought it was. I think we were on this train for over an hour, but it was gorgeous. It was so worth it. It was a nice day, so we were very lucky. As you can see, this is the inside of it. If you like kind of historical stuff, this is definitely your scene. Picturing my friend there. When we got to Soler, this was the view when we stepped off. It was absolutely stunning. We actually walked in on a day where they were doing a big celebration, something cultural within Spain. I'm not too sure to this day what they were celebrating, but it was really cool to watch. They had the whole stage set up by the church, and it was really interesting. We then explored a few local shops. We had dinner here. The food here is amazing. There's a restaurant opposite the church. I can't remember the name, but they do the most gorgeous burgers, so it's definitely worth a visit. Here's some cute little ducks, and yeah, it was just gorgeous. It was very scenic. Loads of mountains, so pretty. I've honestly never been to a place like it. Definitely recommend. We spent the next day in Porto Cristo and we visited the caves of Drac. I definitely recommend these ones. They were beautiful. It was super cool because they actually have a band that comes along on the boat, and there's a little show that they play with like really pretty lighting and everything. We weren't actually allowed to record this as it was a show, but we were allowed on the boats afterwards, and here's that footage. On our last full day, we went on a boat trip, which I thought would be such a lovely idea. I'm going to be honest, I hated every second. I was so ill. The sea was really rough that day. But you know what? The view is stunning. I can't complain too much. And if you're thinking about booking that holiday with that friend, maybe this is your sign too.